Howdy y'all. Today we're going to take a look at Wingspan, a strategic bird collecting game where you will build a gaming engine that helps attract birds to your habitat by Stonemaier Games. This is a 1 to 5 player game that takes 40 to 60 minutes to play for ages 10 up.
Howdy y'all. Thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of Wingspan, the Oceania expansion. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But this is the second expansion to Wingspan. I like the second one, the first expansion a lot. So I'm curious to see what this one will add in. As far as like gameplay wise, we know it's going to be more birds and whatnot. So as you can see the back here, it kind of shows you it's going to be more birds, more victory point things, more birds, more victory point things. This is going to be a new resource they talk about called Nectar. And obviously the Nectar is going to add in an extra thing right here. We're going to have some different colored eggs, more score sheets, some more victory point tiles. And then this is a pretty heavy expansion. Like you can already see, it's a wider box and it's supposed to have new player boards in it. And we're going to take a look at those too. Then as you can see, everything that's added, we're going to see inside the box. All right, let's crack it open and see what's inside. I really do like this game as far as an easy game. If I just don't want to have to sit and think about it, as far as, I mean, I know there's no mechanic called engine building. It's actually just a style of play, but this is one of the easier ones, especially if somebody's new to board gaming and they need to learn how to build like some type of mechanic or something. All right, so right off the bat, we got the rule book, and I can already tell, like, it's the same quality. This is one of the things I talk about in the regular unboxing I did, and then the expansion of the first expansion unboxing. Like, the quality on this rule book, I know it can't really be seen in the camera, but it's just really good quality rule book. Like, I understand why everybody cannot do this quality. It's got to be expensive, but it really impresses me every time when I feel the rule book or I got to look something up. I'm always like, man, this is amazing. All right, so right off the bat, yep, we have the expansion rules. We have the setup and components. And then the gameplay on basically just the new stuff. It shouldn't really teach you the game again. I think it's just mostly going to teach you the new stuff that we're going to see on the boards, like Nectar and then things we're going to notice on the board. Basically, we got Flightless Birds now. So, looks like we have an adjacency rule now. So it looks like there's going to be something about birds that are going to be adjacent to each other. Just saw that as I was flipping through. And then just like always, I always have an appendix. It has all the birds' powers in it, which is always nice. I've actually had to use this once on looking up something just to see how it triggered. I want to say it was something from the base game, but nice addition, especially since you're targeting more like I said, newer players who aren't used to doing stuff as much. And then just some more description, end round goals with some credits. I have yet to play this solo. I need to. I know I do a lot of solo playthroughs, so I need to go ahead and do one with this one. This has got the Automa and how its rules work now with the new stuff, so pretty cool. In the same quality of paper. All right, we got some cards here. We'll go through those later. We have the new dice now, because now the dice have an extra side for you to be able to get Nectar. And actually, just looking at this, let's take one out and take a look at it, see what it looks like they changed. All right, so we still got the fish, we got the grub, and we have the mouse. Then we have the side that normally is there, the 6 basically, in my opinion. And then instead of the grain and a berry, now the grain and the berry have a nectar on them. So, pretty cool. Getting you some nectar. Oh, on the back I thought it looked green. I thought it already had a greenish. Yellow eggs. Nice. Extra baggies, the victory point sheets. I really do like these. I don't use them as far as like for actual scoring, but I like to be able to sit there and when a new player, and I'm teaching a new player something, I can just go, hey, this is stuff that's worth victory points. And of course, It's got Nectar on there, so this is going to change up. I guess you can get victory points through Nectar still. All right. Oh, man. Oh. All right, so not much on the punch-outs. Looks like we got 4 new round goals. I like that. No goal. Interesting. And then, of course, they're double-sided with different ones. And then we have the new end-round reference sheet, which is basically got the extra additional thing about the Nectar. Discard any unused Nectar. Yeah, I don't really see anything else that's a little different on there, but that could just be, interesting. I think they changed that. I might be wrong. It's been a while since I played. I didn't. Last few times I played, I didn't really use the. We used the European expansion, but I didn't really have the bird, so I wasn't really paying attention when stuff was triggering. I always assumed it was the end, but I could be off on that. And as you can see, the Nectar. Of course, I've done 3D printings for all my resources, so I'm going to have to see what I can find for the Nectar, but I'm sure there'll be something on there. And then we got the new player boards. Now, this is a little disappointing to me. I was hoping they would have something that would add in, because we actually went so far as to buy the play mats. There's little mini play mats that are like of this quality, and now our play mats are useless, I guess, unless, yeah, it's kind of frustrating, I guess. I mean, I guess, yeah, they'll just release new ones, but you can see it's a different artwork. Everything looks pretty similar. I see a few changes right off the bat, like just choices, it looks like. We got this symbol, which was in the book. I'm assuming that lets you can pay a resource to maybe re-roll the bird feeder, which can be frustrating, especially in the European expansion when you can be taking people's resources. And then this, yeah, so there's definitely differences. I see them here. This is, yeah, that's, I guarantee that's what that's going to be, because I've heard already that there was a way you could reset the display of the 3 birds that are showing so that you could see other birds. So looks like you could do that. And then other than that, the only other changes I see are about each spot has these nectars. So it looks like what you're going to be doing is spending nectar, and those are going to be able to, I guess you'll stack them here, and because you have them stacked there, looks like you may be getting victory points. So it looks like you could use the nectar possibly. I'm guessing here, this is just me without reading the rule book, but just looking at this, it just seems like what you're going to be doing is you can put nectar on here, or be spending nectar through each of these fields or areas, and going to give you victory points for the majority. So that's pretty cool. So basically a new resource without actually like making you have to use the resource, just another way to get victory points, which is what happened in the European expansion too. So other than having the play mats and now not being able to use the play mats, that's nice. I think I like the older artwork also better. I mean, I get it. They're going with a different look there. I just think I like the older one better. All right, let's take a look at these cards, since that's kind of a lot of the beauty of the game is the new birds. All right, I went ahead and just popped these open so I can take them off a little bit. I didn't take them completely off. Right off the bat, just to let you know, if you're wanting to sleeve this up, you're going to want to be looking for these mediums. The size that these cards are, they're going to be 57 by 89 is what you're going to be looking for. You can find, this one's the board game sleeves. There's Game Genix, there's Fantasy Flight. There's several different board game sleeve companies. Mayday, can't think of them all off the top of my head. But you're just going to be looking for the mediums, 57 by 89. I do enjoy the board game sleeves ones, and especially the non-glare board game sleeve ones. And what I like especially about them is you can see this nice little box is what they come in. And here's your 50 sleeves. And what's going to happen is you're going to basically, once you sleeve up your 50 cards, you're going to be able to put them back in this little tuck box. And all 50 cards are going to fit in here sleeved. So that's a nice addition. I can tell you with our base game and European expansion, Wingspan, that we have these in there. There's like 5 or 6 boxes. In this game, it says you're going to need 100 sleeves. So since you're going to need 100 sleeves, just make sure you get 100 if you're just buying for just the expansion. So you'll need 2 boxes of these. If you don't care about the box, usually you can find at your local game shops, you're going to find They usually come in a 100 card pack, and it's just usually like these are half the price. So, like I said, it's just a nice thing about the tuck boxes. All right, let's just flip through these a little bit. Like I said, I'm not going to go over every bird just because leave a little bit for you to be able to see whenever you get your own expansion. But we will kind of look at least at this top one because I already see it has something to do with Nectar. If I can get this plastic off. There we go. All right, well, man, it is sticking to all of it. All right, so as you see here, the new birds are going to have a way that you can get them with Nectar. But other than that, you know, we got new birds here. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it is going to, I was thinking when I saw adjacency, I was thinking it was going to also have something to do with people who are next to you, but then I didn't really see anything about that. This one does. It lets you copy up brown power on the one bird in the forested area of the player to your left. So that's pretty cool. Yep, and we can see we got a wedge-tailed eagle. We got some more pink powers. The yellow powers are a new one. Basically, discard one egg from each bird in this row and column that has an egg on it, excluding this bird. For each discarded egg, cash 2 wheat from the supply on this bird. And it's only at the game end. So that's the new thing, because the first expansion had something to happen at the end of each round. This one's now going to have something that's going to happen at the end of each of the game. So that's pretty cool. So that's what yellow powers are. They're going to be game end. Yep, game end. Sorry, I had the name of the birds off camera. Wasn't paying attention. Got too carried away with wanting to see the new birds. And then we got some more when played powers. Some more Nectar stuff added in. Oh, and there's the... We'll go through the 5 victory point mechanic ones just because there's not that many of them. Sets of the 4 nest types. Pretty cool. Columns with a matching pair of trio of nests. Consecutive birds in the water with ascending or descending wingspans. Consecutive birds in the forest with ascending or descending wingspans. And this will probably be the same thing. Yep, consecutive birds in the field with ascending or descending wingspans. And then new Automa cards. Like I said, I do need to try this game Automa. I have not tried it. Or Automa, however you want to say it. Like I said, I know I say things wrong. A lot of this is I could reference ahead of time and look at it and try to figure out ahead of time what it is. But really, I like to try to experience it and let my experience of seeing everything brand new like come out as I am doing the unboxing. All right. More birds. Got the shoveler, the black-shouldered kite, the brown falcon. Count Raji's bird of paradise. Oh, we're starting to get some of the birds of paradise. There's the emu. So we're starting to get some of the parrots and stuff. Pretty cool. I was wondering when we would get those. I figured we'd have to hit like a Brazilian expansion. Noisy miner. Just another parrot. A robin. So... And hopefully they kept the same balance. Oh, I guess we can look at the victory point cards quickly again. Because I'm sure... I don't say on there. Because on the last one, they made sure to keep the same balance. I guess let me look that up quickly for y'all here, just so that y'all can know. I didn't really see anything about it saying whether it kept the same balance. I'm assuming it did. Otherwise, that would kind of just make certain game powers just not as good, which is why we're starting to see, not game powers, but in-game gold, which is why I think we're seeing like the robins and stuff like that. It needs to keep that balance in there and the same ducks and stuff. So I'm sure they made sure to do that. Stonemeyer's usually pretty good about making sure their expansions are just better and better every time if you look at their wide array of games that they actually do. So, well, thank you for joining me for this unboxing. But thank you for watching and have a great day.